Good morning, Punjab fans. 2014. A 20 and then a 1 and then a 4. 2014. Good morning, Punjab fans. I'm going to keep saying it to you. How are you feeling this morning? It's been a long time coming. But then the axis of Shreyas and Punter together. And Preeti Zinta, of course. And now everyone's happy. Good morning to you. I'm just so happy for the Punjab fans. It's been a long old wait.
Shashank said top 2 as well. Here goes. The prophecy has manifested. Punjab's back just quietly. So is Ricky Ponting as well. Ricky Ponting's back as a coach. As you've noted, their best result in 11 years. Top 2. Get excited. A sense of destiny. I'll tell you what, there'll be some destiny if you order something from these guys in 10 minutes.
10 minutes, Andre.
Boys, big basket. 10 minutes, Andre, big basket. 10 minutes, Andre, big basket.
Big basket, delivering in 10 minutes.
Top 2 and it's not 2. That's right. They're number 1 at the moment. Until the next game happens, then things could change. But that's where we're at right now. Scores on the doors, please. Chucky, MI, made 184 for 7. And then Punjab have absolutely cruised it. An over and a half to spare. 7 wickets left in the hutch. Woohoo! Josh Inglis was player of the match. That makes us feel good down under. But let's just get into the first of the 3 things. And it's that man once again, Pezza. It's just Sky. We'll start with Sky. But let's celebrate MI. They are also into the finals. They're also they can't get any higher than 4th. Okay, there is that. So they're playing that other final. But Sky, Sky is just carrying the batting at the moment. It's his 14th score of 25 plus. Not only that, it's his best ever IPL season. Not only that, he has now surpassed Sachin Tendulkar's record of having most runs for MI in an IPL season. Right now, he's 3rd on the orange cap. It's 640 runs. He's averaging 71. He's had 5 not outs. It's 5 50s. He's striking at 167. He is 29 runs behind Sai Sudarshan, who has the orange cap at the moment, but it's an extraordinary season. He finishes this innings 57 off 39. It's striking at 146. He plays an anchor role. Sure, your Rickletons, sure, your Rohits, they tease us with some sparkling moments. Don't really push on. Hardik Pandya comes in, hits an enormous 6. He finishes 26 off 15. But it's Sky once again keeping this batting lineup together.
Yeah, and I think you're right. Credit to Suryakumar Yadav, who has shown in this tournament like a different facet to his game. He has anchored MI's batting all season, essentially. We've been talking regularly about, 14 scores of 25 or more
in a row.
And so it's another string to the bow for him, because it's not the scintillating Sky that we see all the time. Most of the 50s he's bringing up have a 3 in front of it. You want a 2 out of Suryakumar Yadav, but he's being forced to do this, I feel. So he makes a 50 in a losing side here. They're about 40 short, MI, and it's not to do with Sky. Sky is holding the innings together like glue. MI and as you said, like Ryan Rickleton, flattered to deceive. He goes home now. They're not getting much out of Rohit, let's face it. They're not getting much out of Tilak Varma. No. And Sky has to patch it together. And I sort of wonder if all these runs that he's scoring in many ways are highlighting where MI is short. It's a bit of a paradox there. But we're seeing a restrained Suryakumar Yadav. He's been a backbone player for MI. It's like he's playing, defensive centre mid when he's a 10, Yeah. Rooney has to drop back. Rooney's in his late 20s, he's not a 6 yet.
Yeah.
He's I know Sky's 34, so maybe he does drop back and start sort of playing quarterback, in the midfield or whatever, instead spraying the ball around.
Being the anchor, being the glue.
I think Sky's still a 10, and I think when MI is firing on all cylinders, Suryakumar Yadav doesn't have to make 50 off 30.
Yep.
He makes 40 off 20, and they have enough runs in the bank. really with MI, Boomer and Sky are their two most dependable players. They're the two most dependable players in the comp, just about.
Yeah.
But MI needs a tune out of a few others.
So they finished well short, as we said. I just want to shout out Arshdeep Singh as well.
Yeah.
He finishes 2 for 28 of his 4 overs. His last over goes for 3. He takes 2 wickets off that last over, including the last ball, where he gets Suryakumar Yadav off the last ball. He tries to reverse ramp him, and then he reviews it, even though they didn't go for a run, and everyone's off the field. So...
Yeah.
I guess he was just playing for Red Ink there.
Good shout. Good shout. Just wants to keep the umpires out there as well.
Yeah.
Ponting said before the season that getting Arshdeep Singh was a non-negotiable. Now, the owners disagreed because they didn't retain him, but they still paid bulk crawl for him.
And
so
then negotiated.
Yeah, yeah.
So, mixed messages there from Punter. I don't know what to believe.
Not for the first time.
Yeah, well, exactly right. Exactly right. Also, shout out to that model that Arshdeep slid into her DMs before her turning that into an Insta reel.
Hey, and the Jamo as well, friend of the show. Great to see him back.
Great, yeah.
So Jamo's playing now.
Oh, Kyle James is back in the IPL. Yeah. Okay. Is he bowling with the Jukes to Coley? Let's get into the second thing, and that's probably the highlight of this game. That's the PRIYANSH INGLIS partnership. PRIYANSH Arya, 62 of 35. INGLIS, 73 of 42. INGLIS has played 8 of the games so far. PRIYANSH, I think, has played all of the games. PRIYANSH Arya has played all the games, opening up with Prab Simran Singh. But this was INGLIS's, without a doubt, his greatest contribution in the IPL so far. 73 of 42, 9 4s, 3 6s. Even had a couple of blows against Bumrah. He was good against Santner. There were reverse flicks. It was versatile. It was hard to bowl at. It was impressive. It was stylish.
This was brilliant. Like this is watching him in this innings, and people will say, "Well, this is Aussies talking about Aussies," but as it stands, Josh Inglis is new to the IPL. He's not been picked up in previous tournaments. He didn't start the year, he didn't start with Punjab, but he played this innings like he's been in the IPL for years. Like this is a guy. He's 30 years old. He's completely at the top of his game. He had a. He was batting like he's one of the superstars of the IPL overnight, and he had multiple shots. He looks like he's got multiple shots to the same ball. His bat speed is so quick. His positioning is lightning. He's taking down Bumrah to the extent that you can take him down.
And except for just 1 for 23 or 4.
Oh yeah. So he's gone the distance.
He's gone the distance
for Bumrah, but like
5.
I mean, this is MI playing for 2 bites of the cherry, right?
Yes.
And like the juggernaut that it is, led by Bumrah, defending 187, probably thought we're about par at halfway. For Inglis to come in when he did and just do it easily, really, I just think underscores where his game is at. And I just think more broadly with Inglis, it's a kind of knock that even that Australians should probably look at. Now they're asleep, but they should probably look at and be like, does this guy need to be in all the teams now? Because I've got a feeling that in the top brass of Australian cricket, there's a sense that Inglis is actually a world class bat across 3 formats. And just looking at that innings, it was that's not atypical for him. So
it's interesting because he obviously scored that 100 Test debut against Sri Lanka. And Australia, after the World Test Championship final, go to the West Indies, where I think these days they're more slow spinning decks than they are seaming decks of the 80s and 90s in the West Indies and the Caribbean. Indian fans will know more because they played there more recently, but I can't actually remember the last time Australia.
They haven't been there for ages, but yeah,
I think Bo Casson might have played.
It's spin heavy, and it's Suleiman Ben stuff.
That's right. So you think he'd be in and around the group again, but a word for PRIYANSH Arya, who Ponting. They like him. They say he's a clean ball striker. I know basically every young Indian batter has that compliment against their name, but unfortunately for PRIYANSH, he's 23. So
he's getting a bit long in the tooth.
Yeah. So unfortunately, he'll never make it.
Yep.
But it's nice that he's getting the game up the top. Unfortunately, if you're 23 in the IPL,
where have you been?
What are you supposed to do with
where
that?
Where have you been? Babe Suryavanshi will have 8 years under his belt by then. He really actually will.
It was an astonishing partnership in 10 overs. In fact, just under 10 overs, 9.5 overs, where they put on 90. In fact, it was...
It was high skill. He goes I mean, this is a good game to watch because although Punjab did it pretty easily, it was nice to see a bit of jeopardy in the cricket.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
feel, and it's a bit of a dress rehearsal. I'd expect MI to step up next time, even though both teams will change half their team now. But these two coming together, it looked like we were watching some pretty high level cricket.
All right, let's do Flash Dog. 2014. 2014 was the last time the Punjab Kings were anywhere near the finals. We said at the beginning of the season, is this year the year the Punjab fans get to feel something, anything? Now, Ricky Ponting has had to turn this team into Australia. Okay? It's basically the Australian side with some couple of guys sprinkled around. But that's what it's essentially been. Maxwell goes out. Let's get the guy who did the big thing in the Big Bash, the premier T20 competition in the world, Mitch Owen. He comes in. So it still remained that Australian nucleus, the balance, right? Now, in 2014, that's when MH370 disappeared, Pezza. That's how long ago it was. Modi was elected, and Ebola broke out in West Africa. I'm just telling you what happened in 2014. Just telling you what happened. That's how long ago it's been for the Punjab fans. Shreyas Iyer, he's qualifier 1 with the Delhi Capitals. They probably would have won that year had they not had to move it to Sharjah for obvious reasons during the old COVID years. He obviously won the tournament with KKR. He's now qualified in the top qualifier 1 for the Punjab Kings. 3 separate teams, 3 top achievements. This guy's the best captain in the IPL. There, I said it. He's done it. And here's what Ponting said about Shreyas. I was pretty keen to work with him again. It was pretty obvious that how much money I was willing to spend on him at the auction. We had a great working relationship in Delhi. We made a final in Delhi under his captaincy. I've known him as a person and as a player for a long time. He's a quality person, and when you've got quality people around your team, when you're trying to make a difference and you're trying to change culture, that's what you need. If you spoke to the players individually, I think every single one of them would give Shreyas a great rap because he has spent a lot of time with them. That is probably one of the strongest compliments you can get from your coach, a legend of the game, no less. And this achievement is obviously down to the squad and the players and the coaching staff, etc. But it feels so much like Shreyas Iyer's importance to this side. I mean, he has completely changed the fortunes of the Punjab Kings, who have been fucking diabolical for 11 years. Terrible for 11 years. Nowhere near a final for 11 years. Now, they can get knocked out, sure. But they've already given their fans so many memories, and that's a great achievement for Shreyas and the team. Yeah,
dog. No, nice shout. I think like the lid's off in Punjab now. I mean, we were saying it after game 1 facetiously, but it really is. I mean, they're top 2. They're coming good at the right time. They've just knocked over Mumbai. Arshdeep's come up good. Josh Inglis has come up. The Priyansh has been consistent. Shreyas is the captain of captains. You've got Punter, with his chest out for hairy forearms and all. Oh, yeah. Aussie nucleus. There's a lot to like about it, right? I'd be very concerned.
They'll be desperate for RCB to win tonight so then they can play them in the final, in the first qualifier final, because we know how that works out. All right, let's talk about the last thing, finals replacements, because now all the teams change. So the South Africans are off, so are the English. Hazelwood's back for RCB. So
Inglis is hanging around.
Inglis is hanging around, though, yeah. So Blessing Muzarabani from Zimbabwe has finished that test match in England. He's joined RCB. Bethel has left. Jacob Bethel has left RCB, so Tim Seifert is in. Kyle Jamieson, as we mentioned before, he's replaced Lockie Ferguson. Mitch Owen for Glenn Maxwell. That's in the Punjab side. For MI, Bairstow replaces Will Jacks. And Richard Gleeson is going to replace Ryan Rickleton, who has obviously national duties with South Africa. So the team is going to change a fair bit. The nucleus of obviously the Indian players.
It's funny how the South Africans are going home, but like 2 guys who could be in the Aussie 11 for the World Test Championship final, they're sticking around. They're loyal. They're staying loyal. Inglis with Punjab and Hoff with RCB.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to make sense of it. I've got to say, when I saw our friend Kyle Jamieson, KJ, just running into bowl, I was like, oh, I've missed that.
That's right.
I didn't realise he was coming back to play, but I mean, it's good to see him.
Ponting must have checked for other Aussies to come back on. Okay, we can't do that. Let's go to the Kiwis and we'll claim him as Aussie.
Anzacs.
Yeah, exactly. Get the Anzacs in.
Get the Anzacs in. All right, well, I guess that's that.
So I've got here, MI is going into the knockouts with no wins from their 4 games against the 3 teams who are in the top 4 this season as well. So I would have them favourites. Yeah, they're going to have to beat all 3 to win. Yep. So And you wouldn't put it past them, really.
Nope.
So I think MI's favourite.
AskTGC. This one comes in from Bhavya Karam Machani 6043.
Thank you. Okay.
AskTGC. Do you know that India has a real pigeon tournament? Yes, look it up.
It says you don't know.
Oh, sorry, you don't know. Sorry, you don't know India has a real pigeon tournament. Yes, look it up. Owners of domesticated pigeons battling their flocks for pride of the neighbourhood, and they get and to get the enemy's favourite pigeon as the prize. Oh my God!
It's just called going out on a Saturday night.
Now I'm going to get this wrong how it's pronounced. I apologise, but it's called Kabaturi Baji. Similar to IPL in many ways, but more fun. More fun.
Sounds like fun.
More fun. It's the Indian
Owners
pigeon
of
league.
domesticated pigeons
Yeah.
battling their flocks for pride of their neighbourhood. Like just fucking setting. It's kind of like the like video games people play, but just real life with
Yeah.
pigeons. You train your pigeons and you battle for pride of the neighbourhood.
And it's like cards or marbles
Yeah,
back in the
yeah,
day. Like if you get the prize pigeon of your opposition,
Mate.
that's you get their prize pigeon.
Right, exactly. The English English hooligans. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Come get some.
And as we know that all pigeon handlers are called pigeon fanciers.
Well, like,
So we ourselves are pigeon fanciers.
I know, and Bhavya Karam Chandani 6043.
Yeah.
You're right. We didn't know India has a real pigeon tournament, and they say yes, look it up. I probably won't, but did they know that the great Bill Lawry is a pigeon rearer and fancier,
Former Australian Test captain.
former
and-
Australian Test.
and
Well,
commentator.
doesn't needn't be said. But yeah, so we have pigeon fancying here too. Don't worry about that. Oh, I mean, and maybe that's the maybe there's something in that.
And also
pride of the skies,
Our pigeons are better than your pigeons.
pride of the Indian Ocean. Let's just go battle. Set the pigeons off.
I can't wait to take the pigeons off your hands. Your pigeons, your prize pigeon.
Prize. Imagine getting the Indian prize pigeon. You beauty.
Next one.
England's
comes in.
really good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our best ones are in a museum.
They say claim it's theirs.
Ankit wrote in, he said, RCDC, Ange Postecoglou has done it for Tottenham Hotspurs. Is it the year of the birds? RCB Pigeon is winning it, mate.
Every year's the year of the birds.
I mean, the RCB Pigeon, I'm pretty sure it's a lion, isn't it? Isn't
Look,
it on the album?
I got to say I'm uneducated on this. There appears to be some relationship between RCB and pigeons, according to the comments. I mean,
okay.
there are like corrugated iron roofs at the Chinnaswamy. I imagine pigeons would love that.
Okay,
just
yeah.
in terms of a target.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
or they might be flocking among around the top there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I'm very happy to be educated on the relationship between RCB and pigeons.
Very
But
happy.
It appears that yesterday, once you read out Suresh Raina's quote
Mm-hmm.
about birds and pigeons controlling the skies, a lot of RCB fans flocked to the comments just to say, hold your horses, RCB can talk about pigeons. and this is where we're at with the IPL.
yeah, this is where we're at.
Like who is the pigeon
Yeah.
franchise? Very happy to be educated
Yeah,
on
okay.
it. But I mean, yeah, they're like there is a Chinnaswamy kind of fervour to the comments going like, my RCB can talk pigeons if that's
Yeah.
what you want to talk.
They're so desperate.
It's just like, get us involved. Are there pigeons?
Did Glenn McGrath ever play in the IPL? I think he
And
might have done.
I guess if Pidge was going to play in the IPL, it would have been for
I
RCB.
mean, talk about your prize pigeon for
Yeah.
Australia.
Well-
We've got a guy literally called Pigeon in the Hall
I'll
of Fame.
tell you what, and even Virender Sehwag rates Glenn McGrath, and there aren't many foreigners that Virender Sehwag rates, believe me. But he was.
Players, YouTubers.
So he said, well, Sehwag said that like he could only trust 3 foreigners, of which McGrath was one. Couldn't remember the others. Maybe Callis or whatever. But
Okay. Yeah, right.
I don't know if but Pitch might have played some IPL,
I think he might
2008
have.
Stars.
you have a look?
Or whatever. Yeah,
Have a
I
quick look.
cannot imagine it at all.
Yeah, no, neither can I. Glenn
McGrath, IPL.
IPL team.
Glenn McGrath IPL.
Yeah, Delhi Daredevils.
The Daredevils,
The Delhi
was it?
Daredevils. Okay.
That's no good. I wouldn't.
He was signed in the team in 2008 for the inaugural season. He played 14 matches for the team. It was their most economical bowler.
He was even considering returning in 2010. He was the most economic bowler in the first year of the IPL. Well, no surprises there.
No surprises there.
But I guess that's a miss from RCB once again. That if they're the pigeon franchise and you didn't pick up Pidge in year one,
Yeah.
well, what are we doing? What are we doing? That's a great question.
That is a great question. What are we doing? And what are you doing, Punjab fans? Let us know in the comments how you're celebrating. That's right. It's hell of a segue. Thanks to Big Basket for getting behind TGC. We'll see you guys tomorrow. How are the Pigeons? How are the Pigeons going to go against LSG tonight? I guess we'll find out tomorrow on the channel. See you then.